I just wanted to capture this moment because I'm just filled with a lot of vigor. I'm just filled with a lot of vigor that came out of nowhere. Um, I have to say, like, this is so random, but the lighting here in this bathroom is so nice. Like, it's better not on this cheap, what's it called, quality audio and lighting included, but like, look at this shit. Like, this is low. Oh my gosh, this reminds me. The last time I did some shit like this, it was either with the tablet. I think it was the industrial sized camera. What's it called? Oh my god. I was about to say camera phone. But no, it did have a camera. But it's just like I was either doing it on a big ass phone like the Alcatel, a tablet, or I genuinely brought my laptop in here and did. Like this one. But the lighting in here is so nice. The skin is shining, you know. But I'm just having a comfortable moment right now. Like I'm filled with a lot of vigor. It reminds me, I think I'm having like low key, oh my God, like I'm feeling so nostalgic. Like I feel like those times when we were in elementary school, that's how like vigorous I feel. Like I feel so nice. I feel like the first day of school is coming up in a week. That's how I feel. Which isn't too far off, kind of. Is there flying here? Oh my God, no. Am I seeing stuff? Do I need to go to bed? But no, I just feel like just cover this up. It just genuinely reminds me of those like the first day of school, like school is coming up. Um, and I'm like, getting all giddy but anxious and stuff like that. Like, and then these fluorescent lights, like it just, and then mommy cooked a lot. Like it was corn in here, and then fufu in here, and look at fufu. This is what's really doing it. Like the smell of the food. Because I remember when, oh my gosh, I just like am remembering when I used to have my secret room downstairs and then I would come up and like kind of be on the wall here and then kind of like just doing this. And I think another reason why I feel like that is because it is Monday today. And normally I don't go anywhere on Mondays that I like am not anticipating for, if that makes sense. Cause like I'm not expect because despite having to go to a court thing, it's like I think it's just being able to like go out. I think it's just being able to go out and stuff like that, but also just having this feeling of like vigor and looking forward to something new and something exciting happening and stuff like that. I think that's why I'm just filled with vigor. And also, I think the reason that's putting me in a very great mood is I am discovering new shit. The peepers are being fed. They mind being fed right now. And I was afraid and sad that I was gonna be running out of geo. No baby. No baby. You have to look. You have to look for GL. You have to look for GL. I just found one, thanks to Chimka, the world unseen. First of all, speaking of the world unseen, I came into a scene from that movie, and it was this, of course, South African man shot in the leg, and she's trying to help him. I'm like, why? I don't know. And that's why I didn't want to watch that movie for this fine recuperation Sunday. And I also think that's what's just making me serene. It's like the smell of the vegetable soup, the okra soup, the smell of, um, again, I have like, I was going to eat rice and stew, but now I'm going to eat a little bit of food because the food, and it has hen in it. Then it has hen in it. Then it has hen in it. It has hen in it. And then, like, I just started watching a little bit of The World Unseen. And now I saw her other movie, which is just as good because the acting is there. You see what happens when the acting there and the writing is there for the most part? Sure, some people be acting new, quite literally, but like, it's all right. Now I'm watching I Can't Think Straight. So I watched a little bit of that and like I'm having a cultural time. I think I got on here again because I'm like, I'm having a cultural time. I've been so blasted with culture, it's ridiculous. Like from the FIFA thing to my GL thing, like this whole year just has been such a cultural awakening. I'm like, I've always been enamored, filled with vigor and excited and encouraged. Like I've always wanted to see, but like more than anything, CCCM, CCCM, I'm ready to CCCM everything. There's so much to see, there's so much to do. And I think the reason why I'm filled with so much vigor and why I wanted to talk about it and why I wanted to get into my digital diary here is because I'm like, this has been a long time. Like, I've been filled with vigor and excited about media and all, like, my TV and film and everything like that. But like, it's filled me with so much life. It is the biggest thing in my life right now. Like, I appreciate it so much. I appreciate media so much. Tune into the tizoo. Turn the TV on. Actually, turn the TV on. Turn this TV on for real. Because that's how you turn yourself. Wait a minute. Turning the TV on, that's how you turn yourself on. Shh. But no, no, for real. Like, that's how you turn yourself on. Like, it's been turning me on in many ways than one. In many ways than one. Because I've just been getting my life. I've been receiving life thanks to the Tizu. Thanks to the Tizu Barfidar. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, I just really got down here. It's 1:57 a.m. and I don't give a damn because I will eat, number one. And number two, I will enjoy my life. And I think that's just what I wanted to come on here and say is like, I really, really, real shit. Like, at the beginning of Sunday, I was just going on a little tangent about why, how TV is different from movies and what is good writing and why you have to make a story about love and not a love story, okay, and why that's important, why because it allows the love to matter. I was just getting into it, and I'm like, I'm really like excited. If I could work, like I've said this for years, like it'd be so great to work in this industry. There's so much to do. There's so much to talk about. There's so much to be seen, to be heard, to be experienced. Mm. It makes the experience, it's just I was just saying that because I was thinking about that's so funny. I was thinking about a scene as I was coming down here. I was sneaking. I closed my door sneaking, so it looks like I didn't come down here. And my ass turned on the lights, and then I heard what sounded like a door. I was like, okay. And then who's down there? I said, uh-huh. And I was like, wow, that fit perfectly in my did it. I thought that was funny. I was like, oh wow. Of course I get caught. But I said it's the sneaking, but I was saying it's the sneaking about that it gives to the experience, it provides for a better experience. And I said, yes, this shit is fun. This movie shit, this TV, it's fun. Hmm? Very fun. But yes, I'm watching this. This lady ain't slick. I'm gonna tell Chumka too. They had a wedding like party, like a little welcoming party, whoever the fuck, like just to throw a little party to introduce the family to one another. That she's gonna be soon married to the man, um, that she's looking like. Yeah. I don't know. I actually didn't even know what that soiree was for. I think it was just an excuse to party. But yeah, they were in Jordan, and Shamim's the director is Indian and was born, I believe, in London. Well, no, she's Indian South African, and then raised in London, like born in. She's everywhere. She's South African Indian, and then I believe lived or moved and lived in London. I don't know, but this movie is in London, and the fiance are, yeah, the fiance, the Lisa Ray's character, she's from Jordan, where Shamim, the director's wife, is from. I'm like, you not slick. You not slick. Like, you not slick. Uh-uh. Man, just I feel with bigger, and the reason why I'm saying this is because I don't wanna expose myself. Okay. Because I try not to talk loud, but I just gotta get it out because I mean, lately and for a good while, like I have not been feeling great. It's like not rare, but this the level of energy that I have is rare. Okay, so it's rare, but I'm saying on a daily basis. Okay, no, I'm saying I'm not upset 24/7, but majority of the time I am. And so, because I'm saying like I am in good moods. Good moods aren't rare to come by because I have my media, I have my this, I have Trimmer, I have all this, but it's hard to kind of like stay afloat and feel this level of energy like often. It's usually just okay, content, or less than okay. Most times it's less than okay. Because it's one thing to be like, oh, I feel okay. And then less than okay, it's like, damn, and that's usually majority of the day sometimes. It's very hard for me to like be excited for what's to come, especially when there's nothing. So, but I don't know. I think just this night and like the okra soup, the corn, the stew and the coconut jasmine. I can't think straight. The world unseen, like, and it's so funny. It's so funny the way that these movies titles are actually working out because that's just generally how I feel. It's like there's so much that you haven't seen. And I think that's why I'm filled with some vigor right now, is that there's so much to be seen. There's so much to know that I don't know. There's so much to see that I haven't seen. And I truly can't it's just coming. I truly can't think so because it's just like wow, like, don't off. Don't off yourself just yet. There's so much to be seen. There's so much to talk about. There's so much to read. There's so much to do. And despite this little word thing, like Martin, I got this a little soul thing. Like, okay, but no, yeah, there's so much to be seen. There's so much to be heard and experienced. And I'm just good with vigor right now. Like, I'm on 10, which I'm on 5. And yeah, and you know, to God be the glory. Do you love me like you do for real? Everything will be all right, inshallah. Everything will be fine. Everything will be great. It'll work out. With the whole court thing, but it also is just giving me an excuse to be in Atlanta. I can see Chumka. We can hang out. We can get butterfly matcha. Like I rarely get to get butterfly. I'm for the past couple of I've been missing out on my opportunity. Every opportunity I get to get the burrito and or the butterfly matcha, I've missed all of them, and I leave home empty-handed. Uh-uh. I can't keep doing it. So now, just in case, I just realized I had this apple right here, and then spoon. I put a spoon in here. I'm gonna put the apple in the fridge, not my bag. I don't know why. I just thought about that. And boom, there you go. And then I can get the caramel protein shake too. And then I put the spoon in there. Here, dip it in. Boom, that's my lunch. A- apple, tuna salad, caramel, protein shake. We're done. And that should hold me over until I come back. And I'm about to eat rice right now, so that should hold in my stomach too. Like life is worth it. Life can be good with Bob. You know what I mean? I think this is my first digital diary on here. I think when I'm standing. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh yeah, I was skating. No, never mind. But yeah, this is new. Let me stop. But yeah, I am filled with a lot of vigor. I am. I definitely think it's kudos to these movies for sure. Like the whirlwind scene, I can't think straight. I've only watched like 20 something minutes of it. I'm like, it's passing its watchability meter, watchability rubric. I usually give it 30 minutes, but it's doing what it needs to do, and I want to see where it goes. The dry is doing all that back cracking, but yeah, and then because I started watching these two movies, I said, you know what? Because you don't really see it a lot, and it's not like it's well advertised, well promoted. Sometimes again, you have to do the digging and the looking. You have to work to go and find the good shit. And almost all of the movies that I have lined up are all international films, which yes, ma'am. Because I mean, like people can learn from a lot. Everybody can learn from everybody, to be honest with you. And other people and other countries, they just do it different. They just do it different and oftentimes a little better. It's not to say that American films, you know, Western films in general, just North American film, are horrid. No, it's just sometimes they are on a dry spell. They're lacking in inspired films. Like there's no inspiration behind the films anymore. In fact, we have been seeing this for years now with the remakes and the reenactment, the live actions of cartoons. Like, okay, time's up. Like, is your time up, or what the fuck is going on? But these films, some of them old, some of them new, are inspired. And I don't know. I just like so yeah. It's just branching out, seeing the world, and being able to explore the world and many different lifestyles and um, walks of life through film and through TV. And I think that's why I'm filled with so much vigor because there will be many a days and many a times in this life where I will travel to these places, but watching the TV and watching the movies gives me a window. It's always going to give me like I like it. I'm a button away from a new world, very vast of mind. I'm giddy about it. It makes me giddy, and it gives me the life boost that I need. Mm. Life Viagra. That's what I want to think about. But for real, it truly gives me the kick, the life slap that I need. It warms the bottom really nice. It cushions the bottom. It does. Yeah, that's how you do it. I just have to say that. I just have to say that. Yeah. Like, just look at this shit. Like, just a little bit. My pocket, it's not my pocket. Oh, we're switching it up. I was behind the laptop. It's called Enlightenment Productions. And then she likes the eye and the she put his good. And so yeah, so because I was, getting more interested in, I'm like, we need to branch out. Like I do want to see many, many more films just like this. I want to see lots more that there is to offer. So I just went in and I just looked up Indian movies, Indian films and stuff, whatever. And you have to do your digging. You have to do your digging. I mean, it's with everything. You can't watch everything. There's not everything that is like that you would want to watch. First of all, I'm not subjecting myself to that. I'm like, oh gosh, stomach churning shit. Like, no. I looked at the action films. I said, what is going on? I'm okay. And I went straight to Indian movies, yeah. Because when in doubt, find a GL. When in doubt, find a fucking GL. And so I did. I did. When in doubt, I found a GL, and it's called Margarita with a Straw. And I'm pulling it up now. Uh-uh. And yeah, it's almost, and I gave it already, like, I watched the trailer for it, and I said, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, two main subject matters that they're like addressing and are exploring is disability and sexuality. And hygiene and the rest is just like I don't really know what is happening in the movie. I think we're just kind of it's like a slice of life type of thing. And so you're just kind of following along the main character. And it looks like she's either adopted or yeah, that would be the only explanation as to why she's always with this family. So yeah, she looks like she's is this one the main character is a disabled white girl, I believe, well, white lady. She's name is grown because she had a margarita. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, I believe she's a grown woman. And yeah, she's adopted by this Indian. It looks like she's adopted by this Indian family, and by her Indian family, and I believe in the trailer it looked like the movie starts with them in India, but in the trailer it looked like they moved to New York. So I think this is for real. That's a story. And that's a story I will be partaking in. I will be peering an eye and ear to. This is what I'm fucking talking about. Three good movies in the span of a day. I discovered that I can't see straight the day that I discovered the world unseen thanks to Shinmoga. And then I discovered that it was on Tubi. I started watching it on Tubi. I watched the trailer, then I started watching it while she was down here cooking, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch this movie. And when she goes upstairs, I'm gonna come down and finally eat my plate. Hmm? And watch this movie. And then I discovered Margarita just now, today on Monday. Tit for tat. Now I have specific because I don't know if Chumka would want to watch these movies, but like seven queer movies to watch. But specifically for GL, A Pale View of the Hills, Montreal, My Beautiful, the South African movie, what is that called? Love Rock. I need to look that up. Then you have The World Unseen, I Can't Think Straight, and now Margarita with a Straw. Six GLs. I would have never in the six GL movies that genuinely look promising and can pass their 30-minute test. And then 10 Dance and Paradise of Thorns for the BLs. I have my work. I have my assignments. I have my dinner. I have my dinner. I have my dishes to eat. I'm not gonna run out. And Lisa Ray is such a diva. I can't think straight. Yeah, you know, there is more to live for. Bar for bar. Look at this soup. This is what you live it for, huh? Look at all that. And the hen in this soup. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's all I wanted to say. I don't even know what to watch now. Now I'm like, damn, I'm not gonna hold you. I do want to go ahead and get The World Unseen out the way because that movie is weary already. I only watched just like some like 14-minute bites of it, and I said, "Oh God!" That's why I asked him. I was like, "Oh wait, what are we setting?" And they said, "Oh, 1950s and apartheid." I said, "Oh." But you said too, what was saying like, oh, it focuses mostly on their love, which I believe the majority of the movie is, but it's still rap as fuck. So it's just like, I kind of want to get it out the way, but I'm not in that mode right now, you know? I don't want to bring myself down. So I'm going to start off with something sweet and simple. Now, unfortunately, this movie that I'm watching, I can't think straight, it's so Kerflog. And it's like, I kind of want to save it for Kerflog. I don't know what to do. Hold on, let me think. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? Okay, what I'm going to half and half it. I'm going to watch because I'm already 20 minutes in. I got to watch just a little more. Just a little more. I'm gonna watch I can't think straight a little bit, and then when it goes on commercial, because to be ghetto, like or not, maybe I can just exit. Oh my gosh, I forgot all about Metropolis. I need to watch Metropolis. It's not the movie is boring. It's just like I gotta watch it on mute because they keep playing the same song, and like it can just be. I feel like I'm in a simulation. And so I need to switch it up just a little bit. I just need to, I can't sit down and watch that for too long, or I at least have to put it on mute. And it's 2 hours, and yeah, it's a change of pace from what I'm used to watching because it is a silent film. And again, but that music, it's good, but it's repetitive, and you can't sit there and listen to that for 2 hours. I have to break it up. We're not watching Metropolis, but I will watch a little bit of I Can't Think Straight, and then midway, Margarita with Straw. Yeah, yeah, a margarita with a straw. I don't know. Movie day. I don't know. I mean, it they look like they have scenes at night and in the day. I don't know, but like I don't know. We'll just watch a little bit of it. We'll just watch a little bit of it, and then I'll try to finish it tomorrow or this week. I mean, I got my work cut out. Like I got like enough food to eat, quite literally, and I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Look at this shit. I'm so excited, and I just can't have it. And I know. It's good. It's good to enjoy your life. You have to enjoy your life. That's the only way. It's the only way to be. Sit down. Look at the hen. Look at the richness of the soup. Hmm? I already made one. Did she finish her other soup like that? Or like, why did she make another batch? Bismillah. Out of my teeth. It's kind of heavy. Look at the ham. I love ham. I don't have it like that. You just don't cook ham like that. Unless he's cooking soup. I don't know why. Like, this is what I mean. So much bigger. This is what I'm talking about. This is what life is about. You know what I mean? Like, I told you, man. The most exciting part about life, so like lately, has been food and entertainment, especially my um, media. Why? Because there's always something new to be explored when it comes to food and entertainment. It never runs dry. If you know how to write, if you know how to write, then it never runs dry. And for me specifically, if you know how to look, if you know how to look, if you know how to look, stand in bed, you always find the best. Oh my gosh. The hen with the coconut jasmine. Oh my god. Normally I don't normally I don't do this when I'm eating. I'm filled with vigor. Let me see it with the stew on the hen. This computer. Bismillah. They didn't do anything. It's almost like the hen separated its flavor. Like they're not mixing with one another. Like oil and water. It's like. You know what it is? The hen flavor is being masked because of the stew. The stew is very overpowering and pungent. So the hen texture, the hen flavor is being masked by the stew. This is some good shit. And it's like what looks like plentiful hen in here. Am I big? Yes. You see this? You see? Hold well. Just don't drop. See my back? You can't see my back. I'm getting more. And then I have a fine GL where it's just two women who seem very enamored with one another and clearly can't think straight. Both married. One is engaged, soon to be married, and the other one is the other one has met a partner now and is soon to consider marrying him and everything like that. And then the other one, yeah, she's working on it as well. Like both of them are working on it. Like her, she's not engaged or anything like that. Um, but they like each other. They're dating. One I believe is, but I believe both of them are not straight. Stop dropping. Only thing about stockfish, all in the teeth. What can you do? What can you do but eat? I really hope I'm able to be heard. So I know this audio is shot to hell, and so it's just like I just hope my vigor for life right now, you can I can actually say it. My appetite for life is showing, is being felt and is being heard and seen. Can you see and hear me? This is cheap ass shit through this laptop. Because my appetite for life. I just love your appetite for life. I'm loving it right now. My goal in life, my daily goal really, like just my life. Oh, what is on my hand? Oh, yeah, like my life check-in or life rule, life mantra or whatever that I want to say in the mirror, like as a check-in to know that I'm living and living right and living well, is for me to say to myself in the mirror. Hold on, this is me walking. Actually, why don't we do it? This is so cheap. This is so cheap. Look at cheap. Try. I just love your appetite. Well, nice. And like genuinely think it's true. And genuinely believe it when I say it. And I do. I really do believe it. In this moment, like I really have an appetite for life. Quite literally. And I'm happy about it. I'm gonna enjoy this now. I am. We're gonna enjoy this movie. This is a cute part in here. Ow. Oh my god. My wrist. Let me just see if I can skip to it a little bit. I think because this movie is like older and I guess not as popular or whatever, they don't have ads, but let me shut my mouth. Why don't we shut our mouths? Um, I mean, look at oh, Lisa Ray is a diva. Lisa Ray is a diva. Shut up about it. Shut up about it. Girl, she met her. She hugged her brother like this, and she's like, and she turned around. She's nice to me. I said, girl, looking you up and down. You know when your mouse swipes, you're taken away. You're taken away because you have to lock in because you have to say, I'm in the presence of a diva. Because she did. Hi, brother. She didn't do that. That's kind of weird. But she did kiss him though. Bismillah. What are you talking about? Because she said hi, brother. She turned around, hi, and I said, girl. She's just a diva. And I love Lisa Ray's acting because I just love anybody who is not stiff. Fuck me. Like I appreciate and admire love anybody who in general who is just like loose bodied and they do what the fuck they want to do. They're fluid, they're just free, damn it, free. And so that's exactly how she acts. Not just in film. I remember watching an interview. She was just kind of like, yeah, I am happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. Like she just has so much energy. But anyway, yeah, she just acts very freely and like very natural. It's not stiff at all. It's not rigid when she's acting. Like it genuinely seems like you're just watching a day in the life vlog or something like that. Like that. Um, and then it's just like I said, it's natural. They don't do the whole, oh shit, you dropped your breast on me. Like, okay. Granted, they just met, but it doesn't seem like that's the type of movie and type of time that they're on. Like she got like something in her eyelash, like in her eyelashes, like she was wiping her face, and a piece of the towel got in her eyelash, and she was talking. She was like, "I wouldn't mean to offend you and everything like that. I was just trying to, say like." I have no problem with faith. It's just a religion bit of it that I have a problem with, and da 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 da. And she's talking about some, no, I understand it, and I'm not. It's on the contrary because you gave me something to think about. And she said, "Oh, really? Like what?" And she grabbed as she said that, she grabbed the thing out of her eyelashes, and she's like, thank you." And it's just, maybe I'm a freak, or maybe I'm, I just like just small gestures like that, subtle, small gestures like that. They mean everything, like because shows that it shows your attention. It just shows your attention. It shows your care. Not just in like her removing. I like that was a nice smooth gesture, but it was also just like her wanting to know what about what I said made you think about it, and her actually listening and wanting to know. And then she smashed her fingers on this hamper thing and hurt herself a little bit, and and she just like, and see, I would have been laughing, and I'm laughing. She was laughing. It's like, oh shit, you hurt yourself, bitch. And then, but she was like, let me see that, and she was like, wow, and grabbed her hand. Immediately, like, let me see, let's see the damage and other stuff. Just she, and it's like healthy boundary, healthy healthy boundary knocking. Healthy knocking on boundaries, like she just grabbed her hand, because she genuinely wanted to see if everything was all right. But like that was just her just trying to. And it's small, you know, inches to grow in their connection. It's like, yeah, about what? About, thank you, about, following a religion, if it's by choice or if you think you're conditioned and so it's just like, you genuinely feel like this is just a natural flowing conversation, no script, it's just writing. It's good writing. And she's biting her lip. She's taking it. She's taking it. Please allow her to take it. But I'm enjoying my life right now. I am. I am. When in doubt, find you a GL. Find you a GL. Watch GL. Yeah. I'm gonna go eat because that plate is for me. Um, it's calling for me. Just I'm beginning to Afro. I'm beginning to nizeee. I just took this thing and ate the meat. Yeah, like that. And then sucking the bone. I haven't done this in a while. Just reinvigorate my ebonicism. You know what I mean? It's so ebonic. You have to go in there with a fork or something to get the. Well, I'm big. I'm big ebonic. I give you summer in bigger. Hmm? Look at the your your nice vegetable soup, greens, the rice, your stew, chicken stew. Really, it's like beef and chicken there, and then you have the rice. So rice and stew with a side of greens. Fufu soup, okra soup, vegetable soup. I give you summer in big. I enjoy this movie. And then another one. And then another. And another. It's good to live, laugh, eat, and una like and James. The money there for and GL. Don't forget our GL, okay? No. Please. Shit. Oh, there's so much to life. It's gone. Oh, fresh. Fresh. Shit. Go put stars in the eyes. Shit. The girl do something. Please.